I think there's a problem. It's that Huang ended up dead. You must have placed Kay on the rooftop. Oh, also that. You couldn't have gotten away before then, correct?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. After the body double fired one shot, he entered the hatch to the 51st floor.
Oh, really? Wait, how do you know about the 51st floor? Wait, if he's wiretapping, he would know. So I guess he's admitting that he's wiretapping then? I looked around for a bit, and then landed on the roof. Please add that statement to your testimony.
Sure, I don't mind.
Gugh, we're gonna have to use Lotta to save the day now.
After the double fired one shot, he entered the hatch to the 51st floor.
Okay. If Lotta's word can even be trusted. Alright. It's a shame, but hey, sometimes even those most annoying to you can do good. Once again, you lied.
Lied?
The body double could not have entered the storeroom on the 51st floor 2 nights ago. Assuming Lotta is not incompetent. Which is a big assumption to make, but Miss Hart's testimony sort of proves it.
What? How can you trust that sham journalist's testimony?
He has a point. What'd you say? Why the fuck are you even here? Can't insult my mentor like that, Nicole. Get a new mentor. I said I didn't want to be your mentor, but if the choice is between me and her, just take me. Like, she can just go hide in a ditch forever. Like, ugh. 2 nights ago, that lady was staking out the 51st floor.
Given that, just how did the body double leave the roof?
Indeed. That is what we must now prove. Through the balloon? If you did not use the elevator or the 51st floor to leave the roof, then only one route remains. How did the body double leave the roof without using the elevator or the 51st floor? The body double flew.
He
flew? Duh, just like you did, Kay. Simon Keyes, he rode your balloon.
Hey, stop joking around. Why would I have needed to give the body double a lift?
So you could bring him down to the crime scene? The elevator had a security camera and the 51st floor was being watched by Miss Hart. Your balloon was the only way the body double could have left the roof.
At the circus, we often perform dangerous stunts in order to surprise the audience. You think you've got me cornered? Sorry, but the show ends here.
What?
Hey you, Lotta, was it? I'd like to ask you something. Are you saying you stood watching the 51st floor the entire time without any breaks?
No, she already admitted she took a nap. Well, wrecking course! Finally, she said wrecking course. Okay, now Lotta is complete. You can leave now. Please. Please!
There ain't no mistakes in my testimony. Really now? Didn't the sound of Mr. Edgeworth's assistant falling into the storeroom cause you to faint?
Yeah, I remembered that. I thought they'd bring that up.
I didn't mention it before, but after that I might have dozed off a little. To be more precise, I fainted? Well, something like that.
So something did happen! Miss Hart, I have determined the sound that made you faint. It was likely the sound of Kay falling onto the storeroom floor.
What's your point? Nobody's perfect. Look at her, Mr. Edgeworth. That's the kind of person you're relying on.
Kay fell into the storeroom after the body double had left the roof. Do you have proof of that?
In that case, I have a theory on how things happened. After that cowardly body double fired a shot at me, he went and hid in the shadows until Kay fell into the storeroom.
What?
So what if he was hiding?
Good grief, you guys still haven't noticed?
What if the body double stayed hidden until Lotta had fainted? And then he went down to the 51st floor?
That can't be! Actually, it can. Precisely. The locked room mystery on the roof has been unlocked. Yeah! Oh! He even said it in my voice! But wait, there's more. I really wish he objected to me with Edgeworth's voice every time. That would be great. Oh well. I told the hidden body double about John Marsh. Oh. Is this a lie, or are you really confessing? Maybe I should have been paying more attention. That's why he attacked John the next day during practice, but got himself killed instead. Oh? Oh, okay, you're lying. Oh, I see. So you're trying to, you know, pin it on John now. In other words, the one who murdered the body double is none other than John! John had no motive to kill the body double. Oh, but that's right, cause, Fei Kwang didn't get killed by a gunshot. He got killed by the crushing. Which means it's likely that Fei Kwang... Yeah, no. In fact, we saw Fei Kwang alive on that spot, and then the thing fell on him. So the question is, if Simon directed Fei Kwang to stand where the thing was gonna fall and he knew it was gonna fall, then that would be a way of murdering. It's just, how would he get Fei Kwang to do that? Like, I thought Fei Kwang killed him up there. That's what I've been thinking, then brought him down, but no. Which means Fei Kwang must have still been conscious, question mark? And then he went down there to wait for somebody? Not really sure. Unless he knocked him unconscious somehow, then brought him down, and then had him just lie in the spot. But we saw Fei Kwang standing up. Unless it was, like, super coincidentally that he was just now then standing up, I'm not sure, but... Anyways, John, no motive to kill the body double. He knew. He knew he was the real president's son. That's what you say. And how would he have known that? 'Cause I told him so. In a letter. What? What did you say? That is a lie. Yup, it's all a lie. Huh? But then again, maybe not. Maybe I really did tell him. Right, John? It's true that I caused Mozilla's head to fall. But I didn't know about my dad until today. I'm not lying. Oh, really? I wonder about that. Man, Simon's good. I found out about the head falling thanks to the bug. Now, if you're the one who caused it to fall, and the body double was crushed to death... Nah! That settles it. You're the culprit. You successfully carried out your revenge. Congratulations! All the pieces of the puzzle are now in place, as Mr. Edgeworth would say. The logic fits. Now then, any rebuttals? Murder of the double. Oh, shoot. Manipulating humans into fighting with each other? Sounds just like me, right? I did the same thing to Knightley and Blaze. At any rate, there's no way the body double could have gone for a ride in my balloon. But he would have had to go down. Actually, no, wait, we just talked about how he could have went down from the 51st floor. And the double was crushed by the monster's head, right? Actually, maybe he did go down to the 51st floor. The question is, how did Simon trick him into doing that? And who was it that caused the monster's head to fall? You understand now who the body double's real killer is? The truth that I provided them with gave them a big motive for murder. Get it? Those two tried to kill each other because of the truth you're so fond of. Ah, impossible! Hey, you detectives over there, hurry up and arrest this murderer. What's wrong? Why aren't you moving? Damn! I thought so. Just admit it. In the end, aren't you all the same as Blaze and the body double? You ignore the prime suspect and come after me without any evidence. How easily it can be distorted to best suit your needs. This law you all believe in. Ha! That is by no means true. Huh.
If you're not gonna arrest anyone, maybe I should have a talk with the policeman outside. If I tell them that John Marsh is the killer, they'll be forced to take action.
Simon Keyes, your testimony isn't over yet. There's that pose.
Really? I figured you'd try to stop me, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any evidence, do you? Which means there's no chance for you to win, right? But if you still plan to stop me, you should be prepared to take on this much risk.
It's probably like, what, a full health bar? That much? The 2 pieces of health that I have left? Which is normally 1 piece of health in a normally sturdy game? How will I ever cope? It's probably, what, a full health bar? Or it could be silly like Apollo Justice, where it's like this much and it does 4/5 of the health bar. Which is kind of silly, I mean, come on. You might as well just do the full thing at that point. But, I don't know. It's probably at least 4/5, but, nah.
It's only natural, after all. The fate of the true culprit, John Marsh, is at stake here.
Hey, Miles. Why don't you take a nice deep breath? Alright. Mr. Shields. At times like this, you should take a breather and think back. Logic bomb? Defense attorneys always remain calm in a pinch. And smile in the face of danger. Well, yeah. Not a defense attorney, but okay. Prosecutors have to remain calm too. The point of contention between your logic and his claims lies in the body double's escape route. How about, for example, we think of it like this. What's important isn't whether or not the body double... Oh, he's doing the turnaround logic thing. That was Phoenix's thing, but nah. Okay, yeah. What's important isn't whether or not the body double got on the balloon, but rather... If we were to assume he did, what circumstances would have allowed for that? Good question. That's a really good question. I'm not sure the answer to. Turn my thinking around. Gyakuten! The name of the game in Japanese. Well, all I'm doing is a cheap imitation of your old name. And, Phoenix, actually. But okay. Or Mia by extension. Or Goto by extension of extension. Did it help? Circumstances that would have allowed the body double to get on the balloon. That's right. The body double not only had a large build, but he also had a gun. And in spite of that, no traces of sleeping drugs were found in his system. There we go. Which means... It can't be. What can't be?
Mr. Edgeworth, are you ready yet? Hope you haven't forgotten about this.
Oh, yeah. Nah, this is bad. I must break his testimony somehow. Oh, shit. I don't know where they're going with this.
Manipulating humans into fighting with each other. Sounds like just like me, right?
So you manipulated the body double and Jean to your will. You seem rather persistent about this, aren't you?
Very much so. I'm an animal tamer after all, and humans are the coolest animal of all. Isn't the greatest animal in the world man?
Yeah. Oh, your other animals are gonna get jealous.
I just tell people the truth, in order to help them get revenge. I'm a revenge meister. They should all be thanking me, yeah!
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm kinda scared. Steel yourself, Kay. You're a thief, you should be good at it. One who sows seeds of revenge as a jest. This is an opponent we must stop at all costs.
The sins of the past are scary, so scary, you'll never see your retribution coming. Same thing to Knightley and Blaze.
So you still intend to insist that you were not directly involved to the very end?
Right, I never dirtied my own hands, I just like to watch. As they hate and kill each other, never realizing that they were being manipulated all along. spectating from afar, just like you did 12 years ago. You mean the SS5 incident? That's so funny! If I remember correctly, all your father's hard work amounted to nothing. Wouldn't you normally call someone like that incompetent? You! Agent Lang, restrain yourself. Damn it! We don't know the conclusion your father arrived at. However, we are here now because we chased after his footsteps. Sorry to interrupt your little moment, but I don't believe that kind of idealism will solve anything. Besides, at any rate, there's no way the body double could have gone for a ride in my balloon. And here's the clenching point. Got your bunch clenched? That's the only way the double could have gotten off the tower. Well, there's also the 51st floor, to be fair, but nah. Well, let's suppose that was the case. Even if I had carried the body double down. What's the problem with that? So you admit it! You did carry the body double! Let's not make a fuss over absurd opinions, Mr. Edgeworth. That's just not like you. You think the body double held me at gunpoint and asked me to go on a sightseeing joyride? Maybe something like that happened. He held you at gunpoint and had you take him down. But why is the question? There's no way that could have happened. And you know that full well, don't you? It's possible you negotiated with him by using the information about John as a bribe. But he shot at me, remember? There's just no way we could negotiate. In that case, what if you used sleeping drugs and transported him while he was knocked out? We already know that's not true. Then allow me to ask, have they detected any traces of sleeping drugs from his body? Ah! It's not good. I can't find any openings. Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there something more interesting we should be talking about? The double was crushed by the monster's head, right? True. You think? Allow me to propose a question. Was the double really crushed beneath the monster's head? Oh, what if it wasn't? What if it was crushed by the balloon? Is that possible? Maybe. Maybe if he deflated it and, like, there was, like, a big impact? I suppose that's possible. For a genius prosecutor, you sure are quick to withdraw your previous statements. Weren't you the one who deduced that he was crushed by the monster's head to begin with? Indeed, I certainly came to that conclusion once before. However, that was when we knew of nothing else that was capable of crushing him to death. Knew? Why the past tense? It's not like there's anything else now, you know. The body double was crushed to death by the monster's head. That's an unmistakable fact. Is there nothing else? Some decisive evidence that connects this man to the crushed president. How unsightly, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you stop this useless struggle? Besides, don't you already know who the culprit is, remember? And who was it that caused the monster's head to fall? Certainly, the one who caused the monster's head to fall was John. However, even John himself admits to that. Well then, doesn't that settle everything? Good job, guys. Case closed. The one who killed the double was John Marsh. Since the police just happened to be here, this is not quite. No, not yet. There's still room for further investigation. Haha, don't force yourself. Well then, tell me, what else is there to investigate? And if you can't, I want that kid arrested as soon as possible. You aren't gonna overlook a crime, are you? Am I wrong? Mr. Edgeworth, what do we do? Is there really no hope left? Think! If Mr. Keyes killed the double, then the murder could only have occurred when the two met face to face. What he had with him at the time must be the real murder weapon, so the balloon? Darn it, does he intend to play innocent until the very end? The body double's cause of death was rather unique. If he was crushed under the monster's head,
And the killer would be John after all. Isn't there anything else that could have crushed the double? Something else that could have crushed the body double. But it still seemed like he, we saw him, I think, standing up at the scene in the video, so whatever reason, he was still, like, alive, we think, when he was down there. That seems to be a fact, I think. Anyways. When humans and defending each other, did the same thing. At any rate, there's no way the body double could have gone for a ride in my balloon. Double was crushed by the monster's head, right? And who was it that caused the head to fall? Double was crushed by the monster's head. Before anything, I gotta save. I don't have to do all that pressing again. So, split!